Mark Taylor is he calls himself a what the fuck is he called? He's a fireman like preacher is what he considers himself as. And he looks like Mark McGuire. Like he has the mullet and he has like the big mustache going on. If anybody knows old baseball people.
Mullets, no.
That's a Pound Town guy. Like that's just a
take you to Pound Town.
Look, you can get away with a mullet if you're a ball player, but if you're not a ball player, no.
Mullets.
That's it.
Those
are the
ball.
Mullet or baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if he's just balling. If you're balling,
or a pro wrestler. Pro wrestler, you could probably get away with it. But you know, if you play with balls, you can get away with a mullet. But
Ryan Duffy's got a mustache that could rival this guy's right now, though. Anyway, let's let this guy say what he's going to say because it's just fucking amazing. Here we go.
I believe what happened on November 8th is the enemy has literally sent out a frequency, if you will. Because remember last time we did your show on frequency, we literally got shut down and had to start over again on part 2. But the point is that November 8th, I believe the enemy sent out something, a frequency, if you will, those who are tapped into his frequency, and it agitated and took control, basically, of those who have their DNA that was turned over to the enemy. And
what the fuck is
so
going
November
on
8th, so he's alluding to the election, right? He's alluding to that.
Yeah, I got November 8th. I know what happened on November 8th. The world fucking got shittier. Got it.
Everybody that had their DNA on record somewhere, there was a frequency that was sent out to change people. These are the people. How do these people have like radio shows? How do these people get?
They know what DNA is? No, they don't. But
yeah, oh no, hang on. No,
that's what's happening. Is that the Illuminati, the Freemasons, all these people? Their main goal is to change the DNA of man, and they're
what?
To what? To what? Tomato? I mean,
what does that even mean? To change the DNA? What?
Broke Kyle, poor Kyle.
But like, I already have all that it is inside me. Cancer? Maybe?
I've drank too much.
That's still in the DNA. Like, that's just like the cell's not reproducing correctly.
Ooh, he's trying. Damn it! What the fuck?
Oh, it gets.
Let's just throw
everything.
Words. Have some.
This guy's trying to Alex Jones, but he's not doing it.
He's
trying to Alex Jones, and it's just not working.
Like he's fucking playing Mad Libs. It's like conspiracy theory Mad Libs.
DNA.
Frequency. DNA. Illuminati.
There was somebody. I watched the very end of the fuck was that the show? There was the Leftovers, and the very last episode. there's a scene with two characters. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But they're playing Mad Libs when it comes to writing this person's obituary. And it's one of the most charming scenes in TV I've seen in a long time because it's just you're like laughing, but also you're about to cry at the same time because you're like, this is fucking depressing, but it's funny, just like this thing is. It's like, holy shit, it's funny. It's funny,
it's amazing,
but it's real. Like this isn't something somebody did for comedy. This isn't Upright Citizens Brigade. This isn't like spacemen have to eat their food blended up because they're not used to Earth's gravity. Like this is like realistic. People believe this shit. I can't believe it.
I don't even know what to do with this. This is
I don't either.
This would be like that today when somebody said like there were good parts of slavery and my mouth just fell open and
like,
I went,
what the fuck?
No.
What?
Nope, that doesn't work. That will never work.
What? I don't. Did you just say DNA influence?
DNA Freemasons
Frequencies election? What?
Freemasons and Illuminati. I thought we were done with those two groups.
You know, people had made their decision before November 8th, right?
Yeah, my ballot was already turned in before then.
It's a random. You go in, and you roll a d20 to determine who you're voting for.
God damn it.
Doing it through these frequencies, through the bombardment, whether it's the mainstream news media, whether it's rock and roll music. I mean, we could go on and on with these frequencies.
2017, and a preacher is against rock and roll music still. Hello, the 1940s are calling, sir.
Oh my god, it was rock and roll. It was rock and roll.
It was rock and roll.
You know who's rock and roll?
Yeah,
you know who's rock and roll? Hillary Clinton.
Oh, she's got that uppity Negro music playing.
If there was anybody who I saw as living the rock and roll, free-rolling, just, living for your dreams.
Right.
Hillary Clinton.
Rock
Hillary
and roll.
Rodham Clinton.
Next thing you'll be like, they're dancing and they're grinding against each other. They're dirty dancing. How dare they?
We talked about
and their hips are gyrating. I say.
Before. So that's why I tell people you need to surround yourself with the good news, not the doom and gloom apocalyptic messages right now. That's not where God's going right now. Not to say
that's what literally every one of you guys have done.
That's what I'm sorry, but it is mighty difficult to find not doom and gloom news right now. You have to pretty much just
no, Kyle, the good news.
Yeah.
The good news where you stone women to death for having their periods too close.
Look, if it's only good news I'm after, then I'm only gonna stick to like the entertainment section.
Yeah.
And even then it's not always good news, but at least it's like, well, I don't like that.
I can't even escape into webcomics anymore. It's pervaded like everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything is the goddamn news.
Right. And I'm sorry.
And it has to be this way. We have a fascist as a president. We have to do this. We have to be doing this right now, and it's the worst. It is the worst. Whoever said, "May you live in interesting times," go fuck yourself.
No, sorry. No. This is not what I thought you meant when you said interesting times. No.
I was thinking more of the
space travel. Yeah, Kyle and I were on space travel.
Stuff. Alien stuff.
Another Avatar movie? That's interesting. That
sure would be at least. At this point in time, I'll take an Avatar movie over this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. There's nothing better on mushrooms.
I'll take 4 more.
With it.
I'll take 4 of them. All the people bitching about those movies making sequels.
Whatever.
I'm good.
Ryan, I don't care.
It's perfectly benign. I just don't care. But
I don't mind looking at the blue kitty aliens. I'm good with it.
Opposed to them, but it's not something I asked for.
Those blue aliens are remarkably fuckable.
I won't disagree.
All right. Back to Mark Taylor. Back to this guy.
Say that things aren't going to happen because we're always going to have fires, earthquakes, and hurricanes. But it's not.
But you guys are always going to blame it on us instead of me.
Of course.
Like we literally always have those things.
Always. But no, it's sinners' faults.
We live on a planet.
With plate tectonics and axial tilt
that has fire on it. Therefore, sometimes things will catch on fire we don't want to catch on fire.
Yep.
We're disrupting the disk, guys.
There's fire on the planet. There's earthquakes.
The firmament is angry with us.
Earth. There's Earth that can knock
we have angered. We have angered the great Artuin.
The turtle's gonna buck us off any moment now.
Turtle's fucking pissed, man.
We're gonna have floods. You know why we're gonna have floods? Because there's water here.
Yeah, and it's getting warmer and it's expanding. It's warmer.
Yeah, so we're gonna have more of those, and that's really horrifying. But again, perfectly predictable natural phenomena. That's terrifying because we could have done something about it.
At least we'll have some places like New York will become like New Venice. We'll have some cool stuff like that going on.
Nobody moved.
I can't wait for the New Yorker little gondola drivers singing.
I just need one particular family whom I love who moved there to not be there, and then that can happen.
Well, she doesn't want to be there anyway, so it'll happen. Because if you're good to mama, mama's good to you. Anyway, back to this guy.
The apocalyptic message that everybody's talking about, but it activated something. Even in Christians right now, I'm getting bombarded with emails from Christians that are saying, look, I support Trump, but everybody in my family has isolated me. Everybody in my church is not talking to me. It's because their DNA is being controlled by the enemy. By broadcasting the news media, the audio part of it, like in 440. This is why when you watch the news media, you get agitated. It creates fear. It creates panic.
44,000 kilohertz just means good audio. It's just good stereo audio is all it is. This guy...
No, but the news makes you agitated because it's terrifying. And if your family and church is isolated you because you support Trump, maybe you should shut up and fucking listen for a second.
Maybe it's the Trump support that they're pissed off about.
Oh my God, it's almost like they can think thought.
Almost like they see through the cult of personality that this guy is built up.
Yeah. I support Trump, but nobody in my family wants to talk to me. Huh.
Gee, I wonder what the least common denominator there would be. Are you an asshole or is it Trump? Well,
or is it
both?
It's frequencies. It's the frequencies. Yeah, their DNA is being controlled by the media.
You're no longer listening to radio on tube radios, and so therefore,
hey, Mark. Everybody has the same broadcast capability when it comes to television and stuff. Like Fox is broadcasting at the same rate of frames, and the audio is coming across the same because that's what standards are there for, sir. That's what we have standards for in industries. That's why this podcast records at 44.1. That's why we do 128K per second. There's standards for audio. But nope, I'm sorry guys. We record this with the special subliminal message from the Freemasons saying, go fuck yourself. That's what we're doing here.
And you know what? Have a lot of fun while you're doing it.
Please do that.
That's our subliminal message.
You should. At least
consensually fuck yourself or someone else.